Hey everybody, welcome back to Game Chronicles. We're here tonight with a little indie game called Mokoko X. It is a Japanese game based on one of my favorite arcade games from the 80s, 90s called Qix, where you kind of captured space within a board area trying to avoid these little vector lines that were dancing around the screen. Really hard to explain the gameplay, so I'm basically just going to show you tonight. So let's jump in. This game does have a story mode that you must complete that will then unlock the arcade mode. I've already played and finished the game in story mode, so I have everything unlocked. You'll also notice up at the top corner it says free DLC is not installed. If you do install that DC, it will install the adult content, which basically strips all of the girls in the game, and they will be naked. I probably can't get away with streaming that, so I put the clothes all back on for this particular episode. So let's go ahead and jump into the story mode, and I'll play a little bit of that, and I'll jump into the arcade and show you what it's all about. So when the story mode normally starts, you just have this girl here available, and as you complete each story mode, the new girl next to her will unlock until you get all 8 girls complete. The story is about the only way I can describe it is batshit crazy. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Are full of terror.
So we're just going to jump in here. Ayane, I guess, here, and they have her age is 26. They have all these girls at 26 or 27, even though they look like they're 12 or 13, which is kind of disturbing, especially when you install that free patch. So each girl has 4 levels, level 1, 2, 3, and then a boss fight. There's sort of a boss on each of these, and then the boss fight will combine all 3 of the previous bosses into one big level. It does keep a running total of your score, and there are 100 scores on the leaderboard worldwide. You also can go here.
The elder announced, and it is decided.
This is the story that comes
Mokoko
up
until he
between
dies.
each of the girls. It's basically just a comic book panel with the narration behind it. And then you also have a photo mode. I've unlocked all the photos for the girls here. And these are the pictures that you would normally get after completing each level. And as you can pretty much use your imagination and tell what clothes are going to be coming off if you have the patch installed. And you can pick easy, medium, and hard. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. We'll just jump into level 1 and play. So this is going to be the boss for the level.
The one and the supreme!
I'm kind of press through this story here. I appreciate the work they put into it, but you really don't need a story. If you're good at the game, it will take you longer to read the story than it would to play the game. So they're basically showing you, I'm playing with the controller, you can play with the keyboard, it all works just as well. Basically you move the stick around while holding down the A button, and it will draw an area and then fill it in. You do have health, you do have a shield, and we need to cover 72% of the screen. So the trick is, the big boss in the middle, we want to get him imprisoned if possible.
It is in
So
the
there's
same
quite a bit of
night
strategy to this
that
game.
I find life amusing and threatening.
And if you capture the area with these little question marks, you get bonuses.
I'm handcrafted. The one and the supreme!
The trick being, if you can capture the boss in a small area, the rest of the level will fill up all at once and
Just leave
give
before
big
you
bonuses.
die.
So I'm going to try to corner him in here.
It is in the same night that I find life amusing and threatening.
Just leave before you die.
Okay, get him in there.
Kill as many as you can.
Yeah.
They're just cheap replicas of me.
Don't you sleep now.
Whoa. Oh, I'm hung up on the... We're almost gonna get in here.
I'm handcrafted. The one and the supreme. No!
Got it.
Something stuck in my cogwheel.
Let's
And as you
leave
can
this
see
place
on the
now.
left there, it's tallying up all the scores. Your score is based on the size of the capture. And we go into level 2. What's weird is nothing auto advances. You have to manually move the cursor around and then trigger everything.
A dog and a gyroscope. Nothing can beat me.
Yeah, like I said, these story elements are just insanity.
Bark, bark.
Alright, so we need to get that big orange guy trapped. Oh no! Okay, there we go.
I am well balanced.
Come on, get in there. Come on down. Okay, we got, oh, come on. See, the thing is, if he hits those purple guys, he bounces
A
off
dog
of them.
and a gyroscope. Nothing can beat me. Bark, bark.
Come on. You do kind of have to keep capturing
well
area
balanced.
to replenish your shields. Come on, get over here. Here he comes. He's coming. Come on. Oh, see, my shields are down.
Now you are unbalanced.
Go. Boom.
I
That's
lost
how
my
you do it all at
balance.
once.
Let's leave this place now.
Those are the high score leaderboards. I did not even make the cut. You need 393 to get on that, so I was about 20,000 short. Go to level 3.
My new empire shall arise from the ashes.
And I do have English dub on. You can actually play this in Japanese. It probably feels a little more authentic if you do that. So
All
get that big
hail the
spinner we have to
Emperor.
get.
Me. I will avenge
build a
my
trap.
imprisonment.
You can kind of predict the path of the objects because they
A silent, lonely night is better
bounce
than
based
dealing
off
with
of the
these
other
jerks.
objects that they hit.
Don't you sleep now.
All hail the Emperor. Me. I will avenge.
Oh.
Your death will be painful and without honor.
You can trap. Here he
A
comes.
silent, lonely night is better than dealing with these jerks.
And we're going for it.
What?
Boom.
My soul! It's leaving the shuriken!
Let's leave this place now.
The game's only $10. I think it's on sale right now for $9. And it's also part of a big mega bundle of similar type games. Some of them have adult patches as well. I know there's a whole site, almost an underworld on Steam that has these kind of games, so I'm sure there's a big crowd for this kind of stuff. This is one of the first times I've ever played something like this. It's definitely an eye-opener. Alright, here we go. We've got all 3 bosses at once. Frederick, Norman, and whatever the other guy is.
Quality over quantity.
I will avenge my imprisonment. You will learn to kneel before me. My new empire shall arise from the ashes. All hail the emperor.
Let's see if we can trap this.
I will avenge my imprisonment.
Oh no! Woo. Lucky there.
A dog and a gyroscope.
Wait, watch your back.
Alright, we're going for it.
Just leave before you.
One living shuriken more or less doesn't matter. Empires rise from the vast number of corpses.
Bark, bark.
One living shuriken more or less doesn't matter. Empires rise from the vast number of... What? My soul! It's leaving the shuriken!
It's really hard to trap all 3 bosses in the
Let's
same
leave this
sector.
place now.
Yeah, you need 2 million points to get in, so I wasn't even halfway to even getting on the board. So yeah, this game's apparently pretty popular. Judging from the font, looks like it's very popular in Japan. So that's a look at just one of the 8 characters. I'll go ahead and do a little bit of the arcade mode. It's basically just an endless mode that tracks your high score. I think you have 5 lives.
The night covers our sins. It is in the same night that I find life amusing and threatening.
That's not enough to defeat me. Kill as many as you can. They're just cheap replicas of me. No! Something's stuck in my cogwheel.
Let's leave this place now.
There we go, I'm on the board at 64. Oh wait, that's actually from my last time I played, so probably take a couple more boards to play to show up on the board here. Now here's one where we just have to get this drone.
Bark, bark.
See if we can do this one in a minimal space.
I am well balanced. A dog and a gyroscope. Nothing can beat me.
Come on down. There he goes.
No! I lost my balance.
Probably could have done it a little tighter, but didn't want to risk it.
Let's leave this place now.
A small trick won't appear in history books. All hail the Emperor! Me!
It is in the same night that I find life amusing and threatening.
I might have made that too small. I don't think you'll be able to fit in there.
You will learn to kneel.
Don't you sleep now.
Oh,
You will learn to kneel before me. One living shuriken more or less doesn't matter. Empires rise from the vast number of corpses.
A silent, lonely night is better than dealing with these jerks.
come on down. Come on down. Really?
All hail the Emperor. Me.
Oh, there he is.
I will avenge my imprisonment. A small trick won't appear in history books.
A silent, lonely night is better than dealing with these jerks.
What? My soul is leaving the shuriken.
Let's leave this place now.
2 lives left.
That's not enough to defeat me!
The night covers our sins.
Clockwork is the new order.
Alright, we got this. He's already trapped in a little square.
I'm handcrafted. The one and the supreme.
Park.
Don't you sleep now. Don't you sleep now.
Oh no!
You were my savior. What a mistake.
Well, there you go. That's the arcade mode. It's the same thing for everything you do in the game, whether it's story mode or arcade mode. You're just basically drawing square segments, rectangular segments to fill in area space. Avoid the bosses. It gets progressively harder. I mean, they're gonna throw like dozens. In fact, here I'll just show you how hard it's gonna get. We go to the story mode, the final girl,
A new day to see something new.
the final boss fight. This should be pretty insane.
Choo choo. Just like when I was a kid.
Yeah, there you go. You got all the bosses. They've created a maze with those little blocks because these stop you from moving. So you basically
It's not a scam. It's a profitable business for
have to
everyone.
get your timing down and clear them out. And then these guys are dropping smoke bombs, so you can not even see the enemies sometime.
Once you're in, there's no out.
I feel safe around you.
Basically, if you go around the border and clean it all up, then you have free movement
It's
around
not
the
a
board.
scam. It's a profitable business for everyone.
Don't fall. You never know if a train will crush you.
I'm having great fun. Hey, don't get hurt. I feel safe around you.
I bet you never thought being struck by a train would be your death.
You got that big duck there dropping eggs, which hatch into the little yellow duckies that will bounce around and cause
Come
trouble.
on, jump in. Enjoy the ride and carnage.
Hey, don't get hurt. Are you still breathing?
There we go. When I did that the first time, I got in 30th place. So, but kind of hard to play this and talk at the same time. So, but yeah, that is Mokoko X. Now available on Steam for $10, $9 on sale. It's fun. It's a little naughty if you put on that DLC. So check it out if you're interested. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.